Hi everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much everybody for coming back to my channel. Thank you so much to everybody who's listening right now in the podcast. Today is Monday, July 21st, 2025. I wanted to come here and share this story with you guys briefly regarding some animals that they discover in a different bats at the airport. Before I continue, I want to say thank you so much to everybody who's listening right now using Spotify. Don't forget to follow the podcast on Spotify and rate the podcast and also leave a comment. Also, everybody who's watching this video using YouTube, thank you so much for being here. And everybody also who follows me on Apple Podcasts, thank you so much for following the podcast. Really means a lot to me, you guys. And I want to say also, as you can see, I'm not in my usual setting for recording. So just bear with me. You might see the mannequin back there as I'm working on a collection that's coming up soon. And just, you guys know that I do fashion, right? I hope you guys do. So I just explaining what you see in the background, my printer there, my bats there. But I just wanted to come and share this because I thought it was very interesting. I know there's a lot of people traveling these days, so it's just crazy, the things that people take at airport. And that's why they always have so much security at airports, because they they have to search everything, though. Even though, like, I hear in the US, recently they're kind of lowering down some of the stuff that we so used to doing in the past, like taking the shoes off and things like this when we travel. But let me just tell you what happened in Germany. Authorities investigate, listen to this, 1,500 tarantulas discovered inside cake boxes at a German airport. Okay, how crazy is that? Imagine if they will come loose. Okay, because that's the thing. People come up with this idea to smuggle, to bring items and things that they're not supposed to be traveling with, and then they don't think if something goes wrong, what could happen. But thank God for security that they were able to find this. So, customs staff revealed Monday, July 14th, last week, that they found the animals at a Cologne-born airport 3 weeks ago. It says here, I'm going to see if I can get the photos. I'm looking at some of the photos. It says here that more than 1,000 tarantulas were discovered in cake boxes at an airport in Germany. According to the news, roughly 1,500 young spiders were put inside plastic containers that were hidden in chocolate sponge cake boxes. Customs staff revealed on Monday, July 14, that they have found a shipment from Vietnam, a Cologne airport 3 weeks ago. So it was coming from Vietnam, right, to Germany. This came after they received a report of a smell that didn't reflect the scent of confectionery treats, right? We all know what chocolate smells like. Imagine how many boxes were there. Like, I mean, to house 1,500 tarantulas, like small animals like that, how many boxes were there, right? Maybe they'll tell us here, but people were probably curious and they were like, that's a lot of cake boxes, right? And it didn't smell like chocolate, right? And it says here, Customs said, my colleagues at the airport are regularly surprised, right, by the contents of the prohibited packages from all over the world. But the fact that they found around 1,500 small plastic containers containing young tarantulas in this package left even the most experienced among them speechless, Cologne Custom Office spokesperson said in a statement. So, Arkan said that it was an extraordinary situation, adding that it saddened us to see what some people do to animals purely for profit. So obviously they were trying to probably sell them, right? Or they already sold them, they were just trying to do the delivery, right? How crazy is that? So according to the outlets, many of the tarantulas died during the trip. The animals that survived were handed over to the appropriate handlers. As a result of the suspected violation of German animal welfare rules, criminal action is now being taken against the defendant. The individual, right, who is reportedly in the Sutherland region east of the airport, is accused of failing to pay the required import fees and failing to make the right custom decoration. So one lie led to the next, and now he's in a big trouble, right? So it's so crazy, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm gonna see what people are saying about this. Because I mean, looking at it, they were house, right? I'm looking at the photo. I'm gonna see if I can bring it to you. If I can put it here on the YouTube video. There were house putting in small plastic bag and then small plastic containers. Wow. So some people are saying people need to stop trafficking animals, right? What people will do for profit. Tarantulas are docile unless frightened. I have held many in my hands before. They are very velvety. Somebody said that, not me. Obviously, I will not be near any tarantulas. Okay, horrible. Those are cool spiders, and that they should be left alone. So it's just, it's so crazy how people I mean, there's so many things that people try to bring into another country for profit, right? I mean, they do sometimes with people, right? They traffic people. But to see something like this, right, and think that they're just gonna be like nobody's gonna know, right? They're just gonna be like, okay, he's just spiders, and he, if that's why you have to do things the right way. I'm sure probably he would have to pay a lot. That's probably why. Usually when people don't do things the right way, it's because there's a fee involved, right? A hefty fee that they don't want to deal with. So it's just crazy, you guys. 1,500 tarantulas were discovered inside cake boxes. It didn't say how many cake boxes, but let me know, guys, what you think about this. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming to the channel. Thank you to everybody who's listening in the podcast. Have a good day, everybody. God bless.